Alright. Welcome to another video on my channel. This is the first video on my camera that I made ever since I made videos of me being in band camp, which I participated in, and I played the tuba at that band camp that I went to from June 20th to the 24th of June. And I had such a great time there, but anyway, that's not the focus of this video. But what is the focus of this video is I'm going to be showing you 3 different copies of Pocahontas, and all 3 of them are Masterpiece Collection editions. First, we're going to look at this one. This is the most recent copy of Pocahontas that I've gotten a couple of years ago, back on May 21st, 2020. This tape, the film of Pocahontas, was originally released in theaters on June 23rd of 1995, and then it was released on VHS on February 28th of 1996. In the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection lineup. Disney's done it again, says Joel Siegel, Good Morning America. Disney's most beautifully animated masterpiece boldly brings to life a fun-filled adventure of hope, courage, and friendship. True to the spirit of every Disney classic, Pocahontas became the #1 family film of the year, bursting with all the colors of the wind. Along Virginia's lush tidewaters, Pocahontas, the free-spirited young daughter of Chief Powhatan, wonders what adventures await just around the river bend. In sails the good, gold-loving Governor Ratcliffe, with his pampered pug Percy and a shipful of English settlers, led by their courageous Captain John Smith. Joined by her playful pals Meeko, a mischievous raccoon, and feisty hummingbird Flit, Pocahontas relies on the lively wisdom of Grandmother Willow. A chance meeting with Captain Smith leads to a friendship that'll change history as the Native Americans and English settlers learn to live side by side. Featuring a #1 hit soundtrack that teams Academy Award-winning composer Alan Menken with Broadway veteran Stephen Schwartz and an all-star voice cast, Pocahontas surrounds you with the riches of another glowing winner in Disney's animated hit parades. Said by San Francisco Chronicle, of course. As you can see, this tape has an ink label. If you look at the print date there, you notice that this is a very, very, very early printing. And it is from December 14th, 1995, even though this tape is from 1996. And, copies printed at that time, back on December 14th of 1995, there were copies printed on December 14th of 1995 that had the Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning, the 1989 variant of the Walt Disney Classics logo. I know there are a couple of YouTubers that have copies with the Walt Disney Classics logo with that same print date as mine. And they are Andrew's Magic and More, and Michael Johnson, of course. There are a few copies that people have with the same print date as mine, December 14th of 1995, that have the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, however, including Converse's W Fans. And I know Aubrey Scott Productions used to have a copy with the Masterpiece Collection logo printed on December 14th of 1995. He did, however, have a copy with the Classics logo on it, with a printing of December 13th of 1995, which he has recently digitized onto DVD, or blank DVD. And yeah. Now I'm going to tell you how this copy that I have, printed on December 14th of 1995, opens up. It has this copy of Pocahontas that I have, that is printed on December 14th of 1995, that I have, opens with the green FBI warnings, and then it has the Walt Disney World wake-up call commercial, and then it has a bunch of previews on here, including The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is a theatrical trailer for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, by the way, and then home video trailers for The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Aristocats, Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and of course the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection promo. And then a Disney Interactive promo for Disney's animated storybook, Pocahontas, on CD-ROM. And then it has the lilac blue feature presentation screen. And you know what? I couldn't have had any better luck. I have got very good luck a couple of years ago when I got this copy. And you know what it has? My copy of Pocahontas right here, that I have right here, that is printed on December 14th, 1995, after the feature presentation screen. Guess what? It actually does have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning, which I was very, very relieved to find a copy with the Walt Disney Classics logo, because before I got this copy, I had a very bad string of bad luck trying to find one like this, and I didn't know if I was ever going to find one. But sure enough, I did. And this is the copy that you're looking at. And yes, it does have the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. And according to YouTube videos, there existed two different versions. Version 1 uses the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, and version 2 uses the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo. And since this copy that I have opens with the Walt Disney Classics logo from 1989, and is printed on December 14th, 1995, this one is version 1. So yes, this copy is version 1. After the feature presentation screen, it has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo, with Sorcerer Mickey at the beginning, of course. And then after that, the green format screen, 1990 Walt Disney Pictures logo in the film. The other copies I had before I got this one, the other copies had the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo. But you want to know how it had the Walt Disney Classics logo at the beginning? Well, my parents have told me a story. They told me that if I wanted something with that particular logo, I can't get multiple copies over and over and over again. I had to wait and ask sellers on eBay first before getting something, so that way I knew what I wanted. And sure enough, I contacted multiple sellers on eBay asking them if they had a copy of the Classics logo, and believe it or not, one of the sellers that I was asking had a copy, and he popped it in, and it had the Walt Disney Classics logo, just like I wanted to. And then when I saw the picture of the Walt Disney Classics logo captured from this particular tape, that's when I finally bought it. And I was like, yes, this is the version that I wanted. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, and sure enough, I bought it. And then, when I popped this tape into the player, I couldn't believe my eyes. I could not believe that. It actually had the Walt Disney Classics logo. Yeah. And, yeah. So, that's the story behind how I got a copy of the Classics logo. Now, we're going to go into this copy, which I've gotten on May 11th, 2020, 10 days before I finally got a copy with the Classics logo. This also has an ink label. The print date is December 17th, 1995 on this copy. And this copy, on the other hand, contains the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo at the beginning, because this copy is version 2. And then after I got this copy, that's when I asked multiple sellers if they, after I got this copy that had the Masterpiece Collection logo on it, that's when I asked multiple sellers if they had a copy with the Walt Disney Classics logo. This one in particular has the Classics logo. This one has the Masterpiece Collection logo, though. And, of course, we have this copy. Packaging's the same and everything. But the print date is February 10th, 1996. This copy also has the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo as well, because this is a later copy, as it's printed in February 10th of 1996, and it was released on February 28th, 1996, so at least they corrected it before the official, at least they made a correct copy with the Masterpiece Collection logo on it as well. But how they accidentally made an incorrect copy with the Walt Disney Classics logo like this one is beyond me. Maybe it was probably due to a processing mistake when they made this VHS release. They accidentally used the Walt Disney Classics logo on one copy, and then they correctly used the Masterpiece Collection logo on other copies. So I think that's what happened. These copies have the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection logo, while this copy here, that is on the left, that I have, has the 1989 Walt Disney Classics logo. So anyway, that wraps up this comparison video for 3 different copies of Pocahontas, and I will see you later.